Hello everyone, my name is Harishika Wilson and I'm going to talk about Galileo Galilei. He was born in 1564 in Pisa, Italy, and he died in 1642. He was Catholic and he was a mathematician, physicist, an astronomer, philosopher, and inventor. He founded the experimental method and also the law of inertia, and he wrote many publications about his work. Now, I want to talk about the experimental method. It states that by doing controlled experiments, you would find out what actually happened rather than speculating what might or should happen. So it was said that he went on top of the Leaning Tower of Pisa and he had two different size balls, and he dropped them to see if the larger ball would drop faster or a much greater speed than the smaller ball, which was thought of before, but his experiment concluded that both of the balls, no matter the weight, would drop at the same speed. Law of inertia states that motion, not rest, is the natural state of an object, and that an object continues in motion forever unless stopped by some external force. For this example, I just have a boat, well, a man trying to dock a boat. Now the boat will continue drifting in the water unless it is stopped, so that's where the dock comes in. For the example, the dock is the external force that's stopping the boat from drifting or stopping the boat from being in motion. The telescope was one of his inventions, and in my opinion, it's one of the most prominent inventions because it changed the way of astronomy. With his telescope that he created, it was up to 20 to 30 times more magnifying, or you can magnify up to 20 to 30 times more than the other telescopes of the time, which was only 3 times magnification. And this picture I have is of the telescope, his telescope he invented. And the next picture is the moon phases that he saw with his telescope. He saw that the moon had 6 phases, so he documented or sketched the phases that he saw. And this is just 2 of his publications, even though he had many of them. In 1610, he did the Sidereal Messenger. In 1632, he did the Dialogue on the 2 Chief Systems of the World. Both of these publications accredited or was in favor of Copernicus, and also they were against the views of Aristotle. And the Dialogue on the 2 Chief Systems of the World that he published caused anger with the Inquisition at that time, and they put him on trial and they imprisoned him and threatened him. So he later denied or recanted his statements or his writings for that. And this is just other facts about Galileo. His influences, he was influenced by Aristotle and Copernicus, and he influenced Kepler and Boyle. And I just put down 2 of his famous quotes that I liked. One of them, you cannot teach a man anything, you can only help him find it within himself. And I have never met a man so ignorant that I couldn't learn something from him. And my discussion question, what do you think was Galileo's biggest achievement?